Looking for the best motherboard for the Intel Core i5-12600K? The Intel Core i5-12600K is a bit of an older mid-range CPU, but that doesn't stop it from having an excellent price-to-performance ratio. At the right price, it's a great choice for both gaming and productivity, and it's relatively easy to cool. Of course, you still need a good motherboard to bring out its full potentials. After extensive research and testing, I picked two motherboards to pair with the 12600K. First, the best budget, and then my top choice motherboard, and ranked them based on VRM design, features, value, and aesthetics. Current prices and both motherboards mentioned in the video are available in the description. Let's get started first with the best budget motherboard for the i5-12600K. The problem with many LGA 1700 motherboards is that you have to choose between DDR4 and DDR5, especially if you want to save some money. Fortunately, B760 boards with DDR5 support have gotten considerably cheaper since their initial launch. This lets you get onto the latest platform at a low price. One of the better options that makes this possible is the Gigabyte B760 Gaming X AX. The B760 version of the Gaming X makes noticeable improvements over its predecessor, the B660 Gaming X. Most importantly, it features DDR5 support instead of DDR4. You also get better VRMs, a stealthier appearance, and more PCIe 4.0 lanes. Considering both are available at the same price these days, you're much better off with the newer version. Appearance-wise, Gigabyte has made some changes to the new Gaming X. Notably, they switched out the silver-gray theme on the heatsinks for a more muted and neutral black appearance. This makes the board fit into more builds without clashing with the color theme, but it does make it a bit generic looking. There's also no RGB here. As for the configuration, it features 3 PCIe by 16 slots, and you should use the top PCIe 4.0 slot for the best performance out of your graphics card. It also supports up to 256 GB of DDR5 memory at 7,600 megatransfers per second with overclocking. You get 3 M2 PCIe 4.0 slots, so there's plenty of room for storage here. The VRM configuration isn't too shabby here either. You get hybrid 8+1+1 phases, more than enough for mid-range CPUs like the 12600K. Sadly, as it's a B-series motherboard, there's no overclocking support here. A bit of a shame, as the VRMs on this board could unlock a bit more performance for mid-range chips. Fortunately, memory overclocking and XMP profiles work almost seamlessly. The days of limited memory overclocking with B-series motherboards are finally over. Some troubleshooting features are also available here, such as the simple BIOS flashing system for updating or resetting the BIOS. You also get Gigabyte's patented Easy Latch system on the top PCIe by 16 slot. This creates a quick release mechanism so you don't have to fiddle around with your graphics card too much when reinstalling it. The network and connectivity options are also decent. You get Wi-Fi 6E, 2.5 gigabit Ethernet, and Bluetooth 5.3. In terms of ports, you get USB 3.2 Gen 2 by 2 Type-C ports, 2 additional USB 3.2 Type-A ports, and a couple of USB 2.0 ports. You also get HDMI and DisplayPort for video output. Competition-wise, the MSI B760 Gaming Plus Wi-Fi is the closest alternative. It features stronger VRMs, though that doesn't make a big difference for B-series boards. Memory speed support is a bit lower at 6,800 megatransfers per second, and it doesn't feature BIOS flashback like the Gigabyte board. Considering the Gigabyte Gaming X tends to be a bit cheaper, it's the better option here. All in all, the B760 Gaming X AX is not going to blow you away by any means. It doesn't support CPU overclocking, and the design is a bit generic. However, it delivers reliable performance, support for DDR5, and features that cover all your needs as a gamer or working professional. At its current price, it's one of the best mid-range boards out there. Finally, my top choice to pair with the i5-12600K is the Gigabyte Z790 Aorus Elite AX. This board is one of the strongest contenders for the best Z790 motherboards available in terms of offering value for money. It's an all-rounder that covers every aspect while being cost-efficient, as Gigabyte manages to keep the costs down while still managing to offer competitive features for the consumer. In terms of looks, this board is a rather simplistically designed ATX form factor motherboard that features a large heatsink design with plenty of cooling on the VRMs. Much of the PCB is exposed, so such a design keeps its price down towards the reasonable end. Gigabyte knows how to make great motherboards. It builds upon the foundations of the older Z690 variant, and is a better choice, especially if you plan to upgrade in future to 13th or 14th gen CPUs due to the better VRM configuration. Its PCB is all black, while the heatsinks have a black and gray color combination, giving the board a sleek look. There are RGB elements towards the bottom of the board that can be customized to your liking using the Gigabyte RGB Fusion 2.0 software. The motherboard also features 4 DDR5-based DIMM slots with 128GB overclockable to 7600 MHz. It sports a dual-channel memory architecture, and those looking to enable the maximum capacity of performance will want to use this board's high overclocking capability with the new XMP 3.0 memory module support. When it comes to PCIe slots, it has 3 of them. However, only the top PCIe slot wired to the CPU socket is a fully functional PCIe Gen 5x16 slot, which will open up your upgrade paths for the future. The remaining 2 are standard PCIe 4 slots, with the ratings of by 4 speed. Additionally, Gigabyte offers exclusive stainless steel PCIe shielding on this board. The new generation PCIe 5.0 armor is 20% wider to provide reinforced tensile strength. Its stainless steel pins have multiple points to penetrate the PCB and increase the durability of the SMD. The board features 4 Gen 4 M2 ports. The M2 Thermal Guard 3 installed here features a 6 times optimized heat dissipation surface and double-sided M2 heatsinks to prevent bottlenecks and throttling. Easy Latch Plus is also present, which enhances the user experience with a quick release and screwless design of the M2 connectors. When it comes to connectivity features, it uses Wi-Fi 6E with a dedicated 6 GHz band. It enables lower latency and seamless connectivity, where you can enjoy up to 2.4 gigabits per second speeds. The 2.5 gigabytes per second LAN chip makes it perfect for improved gaming experiences. It also features WEMA and fine gold audio capacitors, which allow the Z790 RS Elite AX to reproduce studio-grade quality. The Q-Flash Plus feature allows the user to upgrade the BIOS without installing the CPU, memory, or graphics card. This feature might not be so handy for now, but if you're planning to upgrade your rig down the line, you will be thankful. The rear I/O has a fair share of options when it comes to high-speed USBs. The fastest USB port is the Type-C format USB 3.2 Gen 2x2, which rates up to 20 gigabytes per second. All in all, compared to its competitors, this is the best overall value motherboard right now to pair with the Intel Core i5-12600K due to its features, value, and performance. Thanks for staying till the end. Remember, you can check current prices in the description below. If you're looking to optimize your PC even further, don't stop here. We have more videos filled with suggestions and reviews to help you make the best decisions.